All right, we'll see. Albert wins a big one tonight, 68-42 over Stanton here tonight in this regional semifinal. Here now with Ella Klusman and Missy Evasek here tonight, a couple of big contributors. And just kind of start us off here tonight, obviously a big one. You move on to a regional final. Just thoughts and takeaways here from this one tonight.
Yeah, we started our start to this game wasn't, what we would hope for, and kind of dug us a little bit of hole. Our defense kind of fell apart, but definitely in the second half we picked it up, and Missy contributed a bunch of points and really helped us on the inside.
Yeah, obviously a slow start. I feel like our game we need to start out quick and start out strong. And once we do that and we keep that throughout the game, I feel like we'll be dangerous.
We mentioned that fourth quarter, you wind up with 22. I think you had 18 of those coming there in that final quarter alone. Just kind of speak to what were you seeing out there? What was working for you there in that final quarter?
Yeah, definitely. I had great passes. The guards and forwards, they were doing amazing. I couldn't have scored without their fantastic passes. And I feel like once we play as a team and we have chemistry, we're definitely going to be a really good team.
And obviously, Ella, as Coach mentioned there, obviously it was a little bit of a different night from beyond the arc than usual for you guys tonight, but you still had a couple there late in that one to help build that lead. What's kind of the mentality as you're having a game like that where it just shots aren't falling, but what's kind of the mentality you're telling yourself there?
At the beginning I couldn't make anything, but I just got to keep shooting. I can't get too in my head, or else one of my teammates told me if I look down like the other team won in that case, in the mental case. But so I had to keep my head up, keep shooting when I got open, kind of take my time, and soon they'll start falling, and a couple of them did. So.
And obviously, defense also stepped up there in that final quarter as well. What did you feel was the difference here tonight?
We just kind of picked up our intensity on the whole thing. I think switching. Oh shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like once we kind of had a lot of miscommunication on D, and once that second half started, we knew we had to know what we had to do and who we had to guard, and once we had that down, we definitely could be more aggressive, and that helped our defense overall.
Certainly, and obviously in a back-and-forth game like that through those first three quarters, what are you kind of telling your teammates there, obviously as the ebbs and flows are coming there through those first three?
Well, we definitely told each other we got to keep being aggressive, we got to keep shooting, we can't get down. We missed a lot of bunnies in the first half, and we knew once we had those down and once we started shooting, even if we're missing, we just couldn't have one pass and then shoot. We just knew we had to run our offense correctly.
And obviously keep the season alive here. Just kind of thoughts here on being able to advance to a regional final.
Like Coach said, it's been our third time at this game. So, these next couple practices, we just gotta push each other as hard as we can so we can be prepared for whatever opponent we're going to be facing and hopefully take home a banner.
Congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you.
All right, well, St. Albert pulls away late there in that one. They win 68-42 here over Stanton in this regional semifinal here tonight. Here now with head coach Weddingle. And Coach, obviously a close one there for about three quarters or so. You guys were able to pull away there late in that one. Just kind of thoughts and takeaways here for this one for you all.
Well, it was, a tough beginning for us. I think we missed 5 real close inside shots there to begin the game. They were like point-blank range, and we just weren't hitting those. And then I believe the first half we went 0 for 14 from the three-point line. It wasn't so much the fact that we were 0 for 14 as much as we were rushing our shots and not running our offense. And I had to tell them, Tuesday's already gone. We were 15 of 32 Tuesdays. So we just had to settle down. And really I thought the key in the game, was when we got Missy back in the game. She was in foul trouble, picked up 2 early fouls. I got her out of there in the second quarter before she got her third. She was really close to getting it. And then in the third quarter, she did pick up her third, so she had to sit a little bit longer. But in that fourth quarter, we knew where to go, and the girls did a good job finding her, down inside. I don't know what she ended up with, but she had a great second half.
So, yeah, I think she wound up with 22, 18 of those coming there in that final quarter alone. Just kind of speak to her performance, obviously, and really showing up there in that fourth quarter.
Well, it was the fact that she was in the game. I sat her because, I knew I wanted to save her for the end of that game. And, and that was a big piece. And we told our girls at halftime, if your shot's not going outside, we got to get the ball inside. So, they did a great job finding her in that fourth quarter.
And then also defensively, if you mentioned that quarter, you held them to single digits, a couple late buckets for them though. But what would you feel was kind of the difference defensively for you guys late in that game?
Well, we were a little bit more sound, and that's something else we talked about at halftime. It was uncharacteristic of us. I think we gave them 3 layups off our press, which we haven't done hardly all year long. And it was not, them attacking us. It was just our unsoundness, just not being in the right place at the right time. Or, one girl maybe thinking we were in zone, another girl thinking we were in man. So those kind of mental breakdowns, they took advantage of. And like I said, we haven't done that very often this year, but we did in that first half. So, I just wanted us to be more sound. At the end of that third quarter, we decided just to go more half-court defense and not press, and just, try to be more sound on our defense.
And obviously, Ella hit a couple of threes there late in that game, winds up with 12 points. Kind of speak what she's brought to the floor for you guys this year.
Well, she's a great outside threat for us, and that was the other thing, that Dave Snyder did to us tonight. He had a nice game plan, something we hadn't seen for a long time, and that was a little triangle and 2. And it took our girls a little bit of time to react to that and to settle down. And once they did, we were fine, but it took a long time for that to happen.
Certainly, obviously, you guys move on here, regional final here tonight. Just kind of speak to obviously being able to keep the season alive here and keep running what's been a really strong season for you guys.
Well, it's been a fantastic season for us. We're thrilled to death to be moving on to the next round. And, we've been to this next round, the regional finals now. This will be our 3rd trip in the last 4 years. So we haven't cashed in on it yet, and that's what we're hoping to do this time.
Congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you very much.